Hi everyone, welcome to Live Blogger. This is the website that we have been working on in this tutorial series, and we had designed this hero section in the previous video. Now let's go ahead and design the next section. So if we go to our original design, we can see that after the hero section we have this section called our services, and then we have 4 cards over here, and when we hover over them we have this box shadow effect, and when we hover over the icons we have this grow effect over here. So let's design the services section for our website. We'll click on edit with Elementor over here, or you can also go to pages and then click on edit with Elementor over here. Right, now let's check how many columns we want in this section. So first of all, in this section we want a column for our heading, and then below that we want 2 columns for each of these cards, and then 2 more columns for these 2 cards. So let's scroll down and click on this plus icon to add a new section, and we'll just click on this 1 column section for now. So here is our new section. We'll go to our widgets and we will drag and drop our heading, and we'll just change this text to our services. Let's change the text color and the size. So we'll go to style and text color, and we'll select a dark color from here. Alright, now we'll go to typography and increase the size of our text. So we will just keep it to say 60 pixels, and we also need to align it to the center. So let's go to content and click on center over here for alignment. Now we want to have 2 columns below this, so we don't need to add a new section for that. We can add something called the inner section. So let's drag and drop it below this, and here we can see we have 2 columns over here. We can even go ahead and duplicate this and add a 3rd one. And if you go to the original design, we can see that first of all we have this image, and then we have the heading, and then we have some text. So we can drag and drop each of these widgets one below the other, but we already have a widget called icon box in Elementor. So it consists of these 3 elements over here. So for that, just scroll down, and here you can find a widget called icon box. So just go ahead and drag it into your column, and here we have the icon box. We can just go ahead and change the icons, change the text and the headings. So for the first one, we will have this icon over here, and we have this text called web design, and we'll also just copy this text. So here in title and description we'll just type web design, and then here we'll just copy and paste our text. Now let's choose an icon from the icon library. We'll just add this icon for web design. Now let's go ahead and modify this icon box. So let's go to style, and first of all we need to change the color of this icon. So for our primary color we will just go ahead and choose this color over here, and we'll also increase the size of the icon, and then we'll decrease the spacing between the icon and the heading. Now let's go ahead and style the content. So for the content we want to increase the size of our title. So we'll go to typography and increase the size over here. So we'll set it to 30, and we also need to decrease the spacing between the heading and the paragraph. So we'll just set it to 0, and for the description we will have a larger font size. So we'll just increase this font size to 20, and I think we need to add a little bit of spacing over here. So we'll just add a spacing of 8 pixels, and I think that's it for the icon box. So let's click on edit column over here, and let's add some padding. So we'll give it a padding of 32 pixels. Now let's also select this main section over here, and let's give it some margin. So we'll just give a margin top and bottom of say 100 pixels, and we'll also add a little bit of margin to this section. So go to advanced, and we will add a margin of 20 pixels. Now we'll just go ahead and delete this column, and we'll just right click over here and click on duplicate. So now we have 2 columns over here, and then what we can do is right click over here on this inner section and click on duplicate, and there we have 4 icon boxes. Now let me just quickly update all the details. Alright, so all our icon boxes are updated. Now the last thing we need to do is add the hover effects. So first of all, we will add the hover effects for the icons. So we'll click on the icon, and inside the style tab we have an option of hover. So let's click on that, and here we have hover animation. So let's select the grow hover animation over here, and we can see the animation when we hover over it. I think we need to have a little bit of spacing between the icon and the heading. So let's add a little space over here. Alright, that's it with the hover animation. Now let's select this column and then go to style, and inside border go to hover, and then select box shadow. Now let's set some box shadow over here. So we will add some vertical value, and then we'll go ahead and select this color, and we'll decrease the opacity. Alright, so I think that looks fine for the box shadow. So let's go ahead and preview this page, and the box shadow and everything is working alright. Now let's add the same styles to all our other icon boxes. So it is really simple. Just go over here and right click over here on the icon box and click on copy, and then right click over here in the other icon box and just click on paste style. So we have that style pasted over here. We'll do the same with these 2 icon boxes. Now let's add the box shadow too in the same way. So right click over here on edit column, and then click on copy, and then right click over here on this column and click on paste style. We'll do the same with these 2 columns. Alright, so that is basically it with our services section. Now just click on update. Now let's go to our website, and when we scroll down we have our services section over here, and we also have the animations and all set up correctly. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.